Welcome. In this video, I'll be sharing a potential new hot set that's on Veve, sharing the reasons why, sharing the results of today's drop, as well as going over a trend I've noticed as well on the marketplace. So as you may have gathered, the hot drop I'm talking about here is the actual Voltron drop. First of all, something I didn't point out in my last video, this is actually the first NFT from DreamWorks. So as well as being the first Voltron NFT, it's the first DreamWorks NFT. I believe that's one of the reasons why this could potentially do very well in the secondary market. So to refresh your memory, I said 4 different rarities of drop: common, the uncommon, the rare, and the ultra rare, and we all had quite unique poses. You can see here, this is the most dynamic one, is the ultra rare. The rare has a sword out, defense mode, probably the least popular one, and common one, they're just standard pose. So interesting, all these ones are doing well above the 60 gems drop. Currently, as I'm talking, the ultra rare is sitting around about 340, the rare is sitting around about 200 odds, the uncommon around about 90, and the common around about 100 to 110, 15, depending on when you go in the market rare. What I've noticed already is people sweeping the floor for the common, and I think that's because of what people are expecting this to go up in the future. We talked in our video about Hot Girl and Wonder Woman. I suspect Voltron could be a potential future blue chip. The reason why I think this will be a potential future blue chip, and this is not financial advice, just my opinion, is because of that claim status of being the first DreamWorks NFT, as well as being Voltron. It looks pretty cool in the vault, looks pretty good in AR. I can only imagine how good it will be in the future, with potential expansions and updates with Metaverse that will happen one day with Veve. Having that out and about in a Metaverse where you can walk around or control would be very good, so I can see that being very popular in the future. I think at the moment it probably will be a fairly super hit potentially, so it's a good opportunity for people to kind of check out the market, do a bit of research and see what you think. In terms of the drop for myself, I got the uncommon today on the drop, so just give you the details there. It's defense mode, and again it had the addition numbers of, I believe it was 6,888 it said there. So quite happy with that. What I did do is I thought this would be a popular drop. I thought the initial market would be low and pick up speed and momentum afterwards. So I picked up the ultra rare. I picked up for around about 300 gems. Currently sitting, as I said, around about 340. I then picked up the common around about 80. I do think the common will take off because of its, as I've outlined previously, and also because of stuff I'm going to bring your attention to right on the video. And finally, I picked up the rare not too long ago, around about, I think, 120 gems. I have to double check that. So the rare is quite interesting to me because it does have that dynamic pose with the sword. I'd love to see these be animated in the future, but who knows what would happen. So that was my results from the drop and what moves I made after market. And everything I've done after market as of this date of recording, I'm quite happy with because everything that I paid for has gone up in price. So potentially if I had to sell right now, I'd actually make a bit of profit on terms of gems. One of the things that was interesting to note with today's drop is for a period of time on the market, when you sold one of these, you had 0 transaction fees. Normally there's a 2.5 fee for commission fee that Veve take. It must have been an error on their part. We soon closed the market and fixed that and opened the market back up. Just kind of point out there for people. So one of the things I like to bring people's attention to more generally is what I've noticed and what a few people have talked about is how the common seems to be outperforming the uncommon, not just in this drop but across multiple drops, both in collectibles and in comics. And having I listened to the Veve Vault stream today with Veve Vision, it seems to be that a lot of people claim that the common is the first one to be minted, or the true first appearance out of a set or a group of comics. It's also for the comics, the common tends to represent the actual physical comic the most in terms of covers. Different comics do have different varieties of covers, different variants, but they're not as popular or as common obviously as normal editions, particularly for the older releases. This is the variants become a more popular thing nowadays to get more sold to comic collectors, but it, potentially depending on the comic, the variant can be worth quite a lot, so I think you might see that reflected potentially in the digital comics. But without a doubt, the common tends to be doing as well, if not better, than the uncommon. I know in today's drop, the common's actually selling for more than the uncommon. We've seen with the last week's collectible drop with Wonder Woman seriously outperforming the Batgirl uncommon. Now again, as I went in that video, there's different factors. It's Wonder Woman's a popular character first appearance, Batgirl this was her second appearance, so there's things to consider there. But definitely going forward, I will be prioritising basically two types of rarities, and that'll be like the ultra rare and the common. I think the uncommon and rare will be I think the uncommon and rare will be down to specific collectibles and comics and looks and design. For example, today's rare I thought looked quite good. Other times in the past, not so much. I've still not picked up Supergirl, and that's been going down in price recently. I've been checking on that. So it's an interesting time to be on the marketplace just now, with Christmas coming up, with the 12 days of VEVE Christmas coming up as well. I believe that's starting Monday or Tuesday, depending on where you are in the world. So I'm looking to kind of get a few gems set aside just now for that coming up, and also be mindful of that yourself. If you do want to sell anything, I'll be prepared for that coming up. So really happy. Got the 4 for the set and complete the set. So far, all those I've paid for have gone up in price, and the ones I've been holding on to have also gone up in price here. Quick update as well, I did sell a few more comics just to kind of get a few more gems, and they sold pretty quickly, so there's demand for the comics just now. So if you are sitting on some comics and want to pretend to make some gems, that might be an option for you as well. If you've lasted this long in the video, do consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. It really does help out, and really just help me reach that 1,000 subscribers goal that I'm aiming for. In the meantime, please check out this video here. It's proven quite popular on the channel, or you can check out this video here. I'm sure you like it. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.